Do you have a strategy for improving your life, or are you content with accepting whatever life hands you? I got to make sure I repeat this because I really need you to get this. Do you have a strategy for your life, or are you content with accepting whatever life hands you? So I can remember a time in my life when I thought that I did not have much control over my life. I didn't think that I had a lot of control over what was unfolding for me. It was like things would happen, and in my mind, there was nothing I could do about it. There was not really anything that I believed that I could do to improve my life. And let me tell you something, that was a huge mistake, a huge error for me to even think like that. Because we really do have the capacity to create our destiny. Now, can we control every single thing that happens? Absolutely not. But there are some things that we can do to make our lives better. And I can remember being in a physically abusive relationship and thinking this is the best that I could do. Like that was negative thinking. That was backwards thinking. Why was I thinking that? I was stuck. Why was I thinking that I had to put up with that? I can remember having several bosses who treated me like crap. Like, can I just be real? Like, I have sat in meetings where I felt so small, where I was talked to like I was a kid and I was a fully grown woman with a husband and children. So in my mind though, yes, this person was mistreating me, but what am I gonna do? I need this job. This is probably the most money I'm gonna make by being in this position. So I just gotta put up with it. I was thinking the wrong way. What I should have been thinking was, girl, get your skills up. Girl, get your resume together so that you can get a better position. Maybe you can become a leader and really treat people the way they deserve to be treated. No, you don't have to stay here. But I sat in that. I sat in those situations year after year. And it wasn't until I figured out what I carried. Oh my goodness. Listen, some of you, the only reason you are stuck in an unhealthy relationship, in a job that you hate, not making the money that you want to make, is because you don't even realize what you hold. You don't even realize how brilliant you are. You don't even realize what you bring to the table. And let me tell you, sometimes the people who are mistreating you, they already know how valuable you are. They are just afraid that one day you just might find out and leave them. Oh, goodness. They are afraid of that. They are afraid of the day that you recognize that you don't have to settle. And so what I want to challenge you to do, is commit to self-improvement. This is the process of consistently working on yourself. This is the process of deciding that you are going to make your life better, that you are going to do whatever it takes day after day to make your situation better. This means that you are going to identify and make the changes required to get from where you are to where you desire to be. This means that you're going to call yourself out when you're procrastinating. This means that you're going to call yourself out when you're doubting. This means that you're going to call yourself out when you are playing small. Self-improvement is really about improving the quality of your life. It's about achieving the goals that you set for yourself. So I'm going to give you 4 things really quickly that you should always be doing. And I already gave you one of them. The first one is work on yourself. You should always be working on yourself. Never let a day go by without you working on yourself. You need to be developing some area of your life every single day, whether that's your mindset, right? Whether that's your mental health, your emotional health, your financial health, like you need to be working on yourself every day. Whether that be you want to communicate better, every day. Don't ever let a day go by without you working on yourself. Number 2 is improve your skill set. You need to be improving your skill set every single day. You need to be reading. You need to be learning something. You need to be becoming better. You need to be the person that they cannot afford to let walk away. Yeah, become that person. Number 3, you need to be developing and sustaining solid relationships. This is an area where I really fell off several times in my life because I'm a loner, because I'm an introvert. But when I look back on some of my major opportunities, I realized that, yes, it was because of my skill set. Yes, it was because of what I brought to the table, but also because I had the right connections. Because when I went to that table, somebody at that table already knew me. Somebody at that table was advocating for me behind the scenes, and that helped to push my application forward. So you want to make sure, and don't be just a taker, right? We just watched this movie called The Forge, and he talked about being a fountain instead of a drain. So when you develop these relationships, don't just pull, ask. Like, make sure that you're also giving. Make sure that you're also contributing, right? But it is so helpful to have those solid relationships that you can lean on when you need them. And then last but not least, you should always be searching for and preparing for your next opportunity. Oh my goodness. See, sometimes people get stuck thinking that where they are is where they are going to remain. or thinking that where they are, like that's the best that they can do. Like, come on, no, you got to open your mind. You got to think bigger. You got to believe bigger. And you should always be looking for your next big breakthrough. You should always be preparing. So when the opportunity comes for you to step into that 6-figure or 7-figure position, you're already prepared for it. When the opportunity comes for you to land your multi-million-dollar contract, you are already ready. You've already built up your confidence, your boldness, your courage, your mindset. You can handle offense like you've never been able to handle it before. You can handle rejection. You can handle people talking about you. You can handle the chatter that goes off in your head. And you can take control of your mind. You can take control of your habits. Like, you want to get to that place, where you're unstoppable. And not just by outside forces, but even within. That you look at yourself and you say, you know what? I'm not even going to let you stop me. I'm not even going to let your negative self-talk stop me. I'm not going to let your negative habits stop me. I'm not going to let your ability to allow people to come in and disrupt what you got going on. Like, we're not going to let that stop us. We are becoming unstoppable. We are continually working on ourselves. We are continually becoming better. We are continually stretching ourselves, because that's who you were created to be. So where you are right now, you're not even scratching the surface of your potential. I need you to commit to improving your life, improving your self-concept, improving your self-confidence, improving your money, your money mindset, your mental health. Like, work on all of that. Your communication skills, your relationship building skills. Improve all of that, because you deserve it. You deserve it. Your next breakthrough is waiting on you. Your next opportunity is waiting on you. But you got to step into that person. And when you step into becoming that person, you will attract every single thing you deserve and every single thing you desire. Until next time, take care.